Welcome back to Small Batch Miniatures Games. My name is Raymond. Today we are going to take Earth versus the Invaders for a spin. This is my new rule set. It's called Atomic Age Sci-Fi Wargaming, and it's really intended to recreate some of those famous 1950s monster movies and science fiction movies like Them, or Earth versus the Flying Saucers, or Invaders from Mars. In general, you're going to be having one player play as the human forces. So they're going to have the National Guard and the police and some of the special weapons like tanks versus whatever invader you choose. There's 3 different invaders here. There's giant ants, or giant insects. There's the Flying Saucer faction. And then there's the blob-like culture. Today this is going to be a one-on-one game. We're going to be playing scenario 1 out of the rule book. And it's going to be myself controlling the human forces versus my buddy Reed, who's going to be in control of the giant insects. Special thanks to Reed for coming on the show. Leave a nice comment below if you want him to come back. And if you like learning about new games, make sure and subscribe to Small Batch Miniatures Games. Enjoy. I wanted to really quickly go over what you need to actually play Earth versus the Invaders. So you are going to want to have the rule book, of course, which you can find at Wargame Vault. We're going to be using the unit cards. You don't have to. They're totally optional. But you can also get these print on demand on Wargame Vault, and they just kind of help you play a little bit easier. You'll need your normal stuff like your measuring tools. It's a D6 game, so you'll need D6s for both your players. I also like to have some small little D6s for terror. So that's a negative impact that can stack up on the human player, on their units. And then you'll need something for wound counters. We bought these on Etsy, yes. I got a bunch of them for pretty cheap. And they're also great for your victory and your reinforcement points, which is something the 2 things you'll need to track as you're playing the game. So today we're going to be playing scenario 1 out of the rule book. This is the abduction scenario, and we're going to be playing it with the humans. You're almost, unless you're doing your own thing and throwing invaders versus invaders, which you definitely could, you're normally going to be having one player play as the humans and one player play as the invaders. And so the invaders of today are going to be the giant insect faction here. Normally in a battle report, this is the part where I'd ask, what's your list like for this game? But one of the things that sets Earth versus the Invaders apart is you are not going to rock up to a game with a list. That's not how this works. You need to have enough models to represent the types of things you might bring in during the game. But you're free to spend reinforcement points. You start off with some reinforcement points, and in every scenario, there's mechanics to gain reinforcement points throughout the game. And you're going to be spending those each turn to bring in whatever you think is appropriate at that time. No matter whether you're the human player or the invader players. So that's one of the unique things about the game. And it means that you're always able to adapt to whatever you think is going to be appropriate at that time. I've got my human forces over here. Everything from the lowly rifleman squad, police officers, some hillbillies, all the way up to your more expensive stuff like tanks and bazookas. Got your specialty hazmat troopers and stuff like that. So there's all kinds of units for you to choose from.
And Dr. McGuffin's invention.
Oh yeah, can't forget about that. What we're doing here is playing on a 3-foot by 4-foot space. This is the recommendation for a normal size game. If you're going to run a large game, which I recommend for like 2v2, that's what I run this at conventions or at club nights. Then you're going to be using a 6x4, the full thing, but 3x4 works great for one-on-one matches. I've scattered some objective markers out here in the form of these bovines that are going to make great snacks for the insects. There's 6 of those markers out there. When you move up to it, you're not going to be able to claim the objective, but once you activate a unit and spend your whole activation. Basically, you're spending your entire activation to capture it. You remove it from the table, and both sides get 6 reinforcement points when that happens. But the player who gets it is going to get victory points at the end of the game. Yeah, so we're going to be starting here. We're playing a standard size game, so we're going to be starting with 36 points, and we can spend those however we want. Now, we do have to choose level 1 units during turn 1. Then you can do level 1 and level 2 units during turn 2, level 3 units during turn 3. It doesn't go any higher than level 3, so you'll be able to pull out anything as long as you can afford it by turn 3. The book technically says you're using the long board edges. We're going to be playing with short board edges. It's flexible. So I'm giving you permission, players, to play a different orientation. Like most of these scenarios, the invader is always going to activate first each turn.
I like that.
Yeah. You have to be within 1 inch of an objective to capture. If there's an enemy within 1 inch of you or the objective, you can't capture it, and that's going to be your whole turn. You're going to spend your whole turn capturing the objective. Each objective is worth 10 points, and there's also like in many of these scenarios, there's also a kill scoring. So for each unit that is destroyed, you earn victory points equal to that unit's points its cost to bring onto the table.
And so are bovine left alive your objective points?
No, I'm trying to like evacuate them. So I'm trying to get them off the table too. You're trying to munch on them. I'm trying to like get them off the table, to prevent you from consuming more biomass and getting larger. The first thing we're going to do here, I've already stacked this with 36 points of reinforcement points. We are going to go ahead and count up and decide what we want to start with here. You can always save points if you don't want to use it. Now you can only choose level 1 stuff, so insects are very limited. At the beginning of the game, they're only going to be able to get giant workers. But I've got a couple options here, so I'm going to go ahead and choose what I want out of those things. I'm going to start with Any Town's Finest here. Any Town America is the official setting of the game, although you could set it wherever you want. But I'm going to put these guys there. You're starting within 3 inches of the table edge here. And we're just going to take turns going back and forth here. So it goes over to you. All right. Well, good luck. Let's have fun. And the invaders are always going to start first here.
All right, I am moving the giant worker, and I need to be within 1 inch of this cow, so I'm going to move as far forward as I can to stay within 1 inch. Let's call it like right there. So he's got a 10-inch move, so he can just get to there. And I'll pass back to you.
Okay, it's alternate activation, so I'm going to immediately get to go here. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to really get a good shot from this team over here on you, so they're going to do their full move. They're not going to worry about shooting. If you do more than half and then shoot, you take a little penalty. They're just going to do a move though, and start moving up the board. Over to you.
Okay, we are coming to here, and I want to attack the building.
Okay.
It is the giant worker. He rolls 10 dice, and I'm looking for 4s.
You would be on 4s. You're on 5s because you moved more than half your move range.
All right. So let's see what I can muster. That's pretty good. That's a 6, right? Mm-hmm. Dang. Okay. Yeah, I got 5.
Okay. All buildings have a 5-up save. And
oh, it's alive.
2 go through, so it's got one health remaining.
Okay. I might just drop the tunnel opening, even with the building still there. But,
yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. You move those guys, so it's all to you now.
Yep.
You're the whole turn.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and move up with our officers. The Jeep has a 12-inch range. The Jeep can only shoot 12 inches, so I'm not going to be able to shoot you this turn. Rifle squads do have 18, but I don't think...
You can shoot at me. It'd be kind of scary.
Yeah. And then we're going to go 6 here and 6 here. That's going to be it for humans. So at the end of each turn, this is before we get to turn 2 here, this is when we do reinforcements. So do you want to bring in any reinforcements at this point?
That is a great question. I'm now realizing I probably should have just brought in one more worker in the early game. But so I got 18 to work with. I could drop a tunnel opening and go down to 14. Can we do level 2s? Or is it just...
Not at this point because we're still in turn 1.
Okay.
Okay, and your tunnel opening lets you do what?
Tunnel opening lets me put a bug right next to the objective.
Well, you can deploy off of it, right? Yeah. Yes. So you're spending
12.
You're spending 4 on that point, and you're spending 8 on the bugs. We would be taking turns here, so after you put down that, I would have gotten a chance. But I'm not bringing in anyone right now. I'm gonna wait a turn to bring more people in.
Yep.
So yeah, we are going to round 2 now, and invaders always go first.
All right, we are gonna eat some cows.
Okay, you have 8 cows. Congratulations.
So that is 10 victory points for me, and each of us gets 6 reinforcement points.
Okie dokie. I am gonna scoot over here with the Jeep. I should mention how movement works. It's not completely free like in other games. For all units, basically, you are going to be going in a straight line with up to 1 90-degree turn here at any point along that line. So before or after you move, or at any point during that move. And then everybody's got a 360-degree, or I'm sorry, a 180-degree firing radius. So I've got a 12-inch move, so what I'm really doing here is going before I start moving, and then going in a straight line right over here. I've got...
oh, so did the facing of this guy matter?
Yes, if you want to turn... Yeah, I bring him out. Yeah, otherwise you're going to basically waste a turn.
My bad.
No, that's a good question. And so, yeah, especially with, some of these larger, more expensive melee units like the bugs, you really got to think about, where you're moving them and facing them. All right, so I am going to shoot with the Jeep here. It's moved more than half, so it's going to be at a -1 penalty for this, but I'm going to get 6 dice. I'm hitting on 6s.
Does this... Well, okay, so just... You're -2 technically, because of their passive for the giant workers?
Yeah, that's outside of...
6?
Outside of 6. Okay, yeah, so I would technically be at -2. You're still going to be able to hit on 6s always, so I will be hitting on 6s here.
Okay, I just want to call that
Yep.
out.
And that is nothing.
Sick. So this guy went, and I'm kind of thinking that I'll want to send this guy up and contest that objective. I don't want to just give you it freely. So I want to do that last, probably. This guy couldn't do anything else because he was busy eating.
Correct.
So we are going to go like that. And we are going to go here. That's definitely within 10, so I'm just...
Okay.
There we go. Back to you.
All right. I'm going to pivot a little bit and move up 6 inches.
You are.
Okay. So
just barely.
These guys are going to have, this is a rifle team. They've got 8 dice, 8. And they are going to be hitting on 6s as well because they moved. And you're a burrower, which means that I might want to hit you from a distance. Yep. Wait, no. Oh, yeah, that is a 6.
Yeah.
I need to replace this one.
The most unreadable die.
Yes.
All right, so I'm making 2 defense rolls. Giant workers have defense of 4. Do you have any modifiers?
No.
Okay, so it's just 4s.
It's very rare to damage your opponent's save.
I take 1, and here's the win stack.
Yep, you can use those. I've got the red dice, the red d8s if you want to use those. But
so he is down to 9. There we go.
All right, now whenever you take fire in this game, no matter who you are, invaders or human players, You turn up to 90 degrees to face the unit that damaged you. And if you were at half health or below, you would also back up, but we don't have to worry about that. That's a pushback mechanic. That's kind of important in this game, especially for the humans, because they might need to push you know, they're not going to always be going to be killing some of these monsters. They're going to need to push them back.
So he will be doing -1 to hit.
Let me make sure that's not just for...
Oh, I'd love it if it's not.
yeah, the -1 to hit. The -1 to hit is only for shooting. So yes, you can.
Yes.
You shouldn't have taken a penalty here. So this building is probably destroyed. Whatever.
Let's eat some Jeeps. On 4s. Oh, that was a terrible roll. All right.
That was not good.
I got 3.
Okay. I got a 5-up defense here. I don't make any of them.
Sick.
But yeah, so I'm going to be down to 3 health. I turn to face you because you did damage to me. I am at half health at this point because my total health is 3. I'm sorry, 6. So I'm going to be pushed back 3 inches.
This is my cow.
And then I'll go ahead and continue to activate here. I've got the cops who've only got 12-inch range, so I'm going to send them up 6 inches. They're going to be shooting at your ant in front. They're going to be hitting on 6s here. They just get 6 dice. That is 1 hit.
All right, 4 up. He fails. He's down to 9.
Okay. I'm going to rinse and repeat with this squad over here. Well, I need somebody to do cows, I guess, eventually. Yeah, these officers will just move to the other side of the cows and get ready to take them next turn. But I do have a rifle team here, and they are totally within range. They're going to move up 3 inches, half their move range, so they don't take any penalties. Well,
you will still take
except for you being, yeah, a burrower, so I may as well move the rest of my move.
Makes sense.
And yeah, so I'm going to be hitting on 6s here with this rifle team. 8 dice again. None. And we are at the end of turn 2, and this is when we're going to do our reinforcements phase. We did get the points for the one objective that you grabbed, and invaders get to go first. You can choose first whether you want to spend and buy a unit.
So I'm going to spend 11. So I'm going to fall down to 3. And I'm going to drop a giant spitter. Right here. He gives me bonus damage against soft targets, which I assume the police officers are nice and fleshy.
Anybody who's not in a vehicle.
All right. And I'm done.
Okay.
You have so many more reinforcement points than me.
Yeah, I need to start using them. All right, I will be spending 2 tiny little points to bring in a troop truck. It does no offensive anything by itself, but once I bring in one, I can choose to deploy a unit, actually up to 2 units within it. And then I'm going to do something similar over on this side of the board. I'm going to bring in a troop truck. I'm going to spend the points to bring in a commander, National Guard commander. He can point at things every turn. Each turn he's going to point at something when he activates, and other units are going to get a bonus there to hit. And I'm also going to bring in a bazooka team, and the total cost of that is going to be 10 points, so I'm going to be down to 3. So yeah, it's going to be turn 3 now. And it's going to be the invaders' turn first.
All right, so I'm within an inch here. You are not within an inch there.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to eat that cow.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to activate this guy. He's going to eat the cow, and I'm going to go to 20 victory points and 9 reinforcement points.
So I am going to be moving up, doing my pivot, And continuing on my way, like so, with the troop truck. Your turn.
I'm surprised you did that. I thought you were going to activate with these guys. Yeah, let's just be super annoying. I mean, you have the flamethrower team that I'm kind of concerned about, but I don't think you can kill them in one activation without the assistance of maybe the rifle or the police. So, yeah, let's do the annoying thing. They have a move of 8, so that'll creep them just right after the tree line there. And you will spit on the policeman. Giant spitter, 8 dice on 4s. And if I roll 6s, it's 2 hits. Because you are soft. That is 1 6 and 3 4-ups. So that will be 5 damage.
Okay. We got 5 saves coming here. This is going to be 6 ups for the cops. They don't make any of those. They are still somehow alive with 1 wound left.
No. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. If I had killed them, I could have given you fear.
They are going to pivot and turn towards what hit them because they took some damage, because they are less, they're half or less of their health, and back up 3 inches. National Guard commander is going to spend the first part of his activation hopping off the truck, and the second part he's going to do 2 things. So when he's activated, he can choose somebody within line of sight. He'll choose the closest worker here. Everybody within 6 of him is going to get +1 to hit. And he'll go ahead and shoot. So he only has 4 shots here, but he's hitting on 5s at this point because it's +1 for his buff. It's -1 because you're a burrower and you're far away from me.
Yay!
No hits. Over to you.
All right. I will continue the cow eating. I will eat these cows with this guy. And so that'll bring me to 30 victory points and 15 reinforcement points.
Okay, I get 6 points as well. Brings me to 15 as well for reinforcements. All right, these guys are going to do a cheeky 3-inch move, and then they are going to fire everything over here, hitting on 5s. They've got 8 dice. That is going to be 2 hits.
All right. On 4s, both miss. Okay, so I will fall to 7.
And you turn to face me. All right, over to you.
I have 1 activation left, and it's a pretty straightforward one, so I'm gonna find what an inch off these cows looks like, right there. Come here. And be as far out as I can, while still being within an inch of these cows.
Right. All right. I'm going to go ahead and activate these brave officers here. They're going to move 3 inches up, and then they're going to take their shots. They're only getting 6 shots. They're hitting on 5s because of the commander's buff. They got 2 hits there.
Okay, 4s. That's a 2 in there, and this is a 6. So they will take 1 as I dig out the die from the tree line. Okay.
Okay.
I'm dropped out.
Yep. Let's go ahead and dump our bazookas. And they are going to fire at this injured ant. They've got 4 dice. They're hitting on 4s. They do get 2 hits there.
Is that with the -1?
Yeah, -1 +1 because of the commander.
Okay, just want to make sure. 1 goes
Okay,
through.
because it's an explosive weapon, you take 2 damage instead of 1.
Down to 4.
All right, at this point you're half health or less, so you would back 3 inches directly away from the shooting. Yeah, I would just kind of like go around the forest.
Like
Yep, exactly.
Okay, that's actually kind of
That
beneficial
actually
for me.
kind of is.
All right.
Let's see.
Totally planned.
I really need to grab some cows here, so I think I'm going to go ramming speed. Now there's, the rules allow any unit to fight in close quarters, so that's what I'll be doing here. So I'll be getting 6 dice against you.
And it's some brave young men there.
On 5s. Just 1 hit. Two hits, yeah.
Looking for 4s. I save both.
Okay.
He stays undamaged.
All right, continue to move over here. I'll have these guys move up their 3. And they're going to shoot at this one over here.
All right, -1.
8 shots on 6s. 1.
1. 4. He's good.
That's fine.
I think it's just the flamethrowers left, right?
Well, and these guys haven't
Okay.
gone. So they're going to scooch up and shoot at your spitter.
Yep.
Try and get some revenge here. 6 dice on 5s. You don't get any burrowers because that's only for the workers. 1 hit.
But you rolled terrible anyway.
Well,
All right, a 3, and then this is a new unit. So yeah, it has a defense of 4.
Yeah.
So he will go to 9 health. There we go.
Everyone has a 4-up defense for the bugs except the soldier, the giant soldier. Yeah. All right, and then I've got the Jeep with the flamethrower over here. The Jeep is going to activate first, turn, and get within an inch over here in case these cops get blown away. The flamethrowers, let me check ranges real fast. They do have a 12-inch range. All right, flames have a 12-inch range, so they should be just fine. Yep. And they are going to be shooting at your spitter.
All right. Oh no, can the truck rescue the cows?
It can.
Oh no.
Yep, they can perform objectives. So yeah, and I'm going to be rolling 8 dice on 4s. I'm looking for 6s. I'm going to re-roll. That's all right. There's 3 6s there. That's a 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. Woo!
Oof. All right. Can't kill him, but definitely can feel it. I only get 3 saves, so I take 5 damage. I will fall to 4 health, which is below half. So I will turn to face you, and then I will back out my 3.
Okay, we are at the top of the turn 3. So at this point, in this reinforcements phase, any units can come in. Level 1 units, level 2 units, level 3 units can be brought in to play. Invader, go first. So Reed, what are you going to bring in?
Yeah, I think, let me do a little bit of measuring here. So that's what 3 looks like, and that would be what 8 looks like. Because you got a bunch of units clumped up here. I want to start inducing terror. So I think what I'm going to do is plop a giant soldier down.
Oh, I'm terrified.
Spending my whole stash of reinforcement points.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to need some firepower to deal with that.
Dr. MacGuffin.
There is Dr. MacGuffin. I'm gonna save him though. Instead, what I'm gonna do is bring in some more bazookas.
No.
Because I just can't get enough of bazookas. So we're gonna start one right here, and I guess they're just gonna come in and kind of next to each other. So we've got 2 bazookas. They're 7 each, so that's gonna be 14 points from me. So I'm gonna be down to 1 reinforcement point. We are starting turn 4. Invaders always activate first.
All right. How many hit points do the flamethrower dudes have?
4 whole points of health.
I like the sound of 4, and I like the sound of not dying immediately. So, my giant spitters, they got a range of 12, so I can just stay put and shoot them. That is 8 dice. Let me clear these away. 6s explode. No 6s, but I did get 4 hits.
Okay. I need 5-ups.
No!
Oh, actually, I did fine. Okay,
Aww.
they take one. They take 1 hit. Wow.
You can charge those police officers, which would inflict a lot of terror.
Yeah, I think I'm going to start working on him because he's worth a lot of points. If I can take him out before the end of the game, big if, with the 3-up save and what 20 health.
20 health.
Yes, big if. But if I can do it, that means I'll be getting quite a few victory points myself. And right now, at least, I'm at a victory point disadvantage. So I think that's what I'm going to be doing. I guess before I do anything else, so I actually remember, I'm going to activate right here and pick up the cows, get 10 victory points, and we're both going to get 6 reinforcement points.
Yeah, we know what we're doing. We're giving you the business. All right. That'll be 10 dice on 2s with armor piercing, but that doesn't matter because you're not armored.
4 1s.
5. So 5 get through.
Okay.
Oh, that was disappointing.
All right, saving on 6s here. Do save 1, so I'm taking 4 there, and so they are down to 2 wounds remaining. They back up. Commander says, "Hey, look at the big thing in front of us. we're shoot at that thing." And so he pulls his pistol out and shoots and gets 1 hit.
3. He's good.
Okay.
Going to my giant worker, so I can go like 4 to here, pivot, and hit your dudes. I like the sound of hitting dudes.
No comment.
He is one of the weak ones, so that is unfortunate, but if I could start inflicting terror, I would really love that.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I see a lot of tanks.
That is 6.
Okay. No problem, Sarge. We got him on our 5-ups.
Oh no.
Okay, so they did take 4 wounds. That puts them at half. They're going to be backing up. Okay. All right. Rockets. Bazooka. This is going to be on would be on 4s. It's on 3s because of the commander. And just 2 hits there. You're going to be. These are high explode. So let's see. Let me make sure.
There.
Yes, they're armor piercing. You are armored.
Yep.
You're going to be -1 to your defense rolls.
Okay.
And each miss is going to do 2 damage instead of 1.
4s. Dang. All right. He loses 4 health. He's down to 16. So this guy's right on his 10. So he's going to come attack the Jeep. Hopefully kill him. Hopefully get some victory points and help the other guy get victory points. 10 dice on 4s. All right, that'll be 4.
Okie dokie. Saving on 5s. I need to save 2 of these.
No.
I save all of them.
Oof.
Wowzers.
Well,
Okay, I'm going to keep moving here. We've got these officers with 6 dice hitting you on 4s. The big boy. 2 hits on the big boy.
okay, on 3s. So take 1, down to 15.
Okay.
Last activation, I'm gonna smack you here. Hopefully deal more than 0, which is what I last hit you for. That will be 5 hits. Okay,
Okay.
perfectly average. Dang.
I take 2.
Yeah.
He's hanging on.
One of these days, a unit will die.
He backs up. All right.
They already went.
Already went.
It's just the truck and the rifles over there. No, the rifles went too. I think you've just got...
No, I've got everything over here and these guys.
Yeah.
Well, the truck will activate.
Yep.
I'll get 10 points for that, 10 victory points, and we both get 6 reinforcement points. Let's start with the flamethrower. Well, let's see if I can take this guy out first. So we've got a rifle squad right here hitting on 5s because I'm close enough that I don't care. So 3 hits there.
All right, on force. That'll be 1 damage.
Okay.
Goes to 3. So you're gonna have to put the flamethrowers there if you want them dead.
Well, and that will push you back too. So I've got to check my ranges here.
Yeah. You might be out of 12 at that point.
Yeah, I'll just have to move though. So we'll do a little 3-inch move here. Get within range and open up with the flamethrower. 8 dice hitting on 5s. Looking for 6s. Got 2 6s and 1 5, so 5 hits total.
All right, and looking for 4s. Probably dead. I am alive at 1.
They're just going to be at -2 to hit, but that's fine. There, so they move their, they turn, they move their 6.
All right.
Yeah, let's see what they can do.
Oh, it'd be huge if they miss.
6s.
Please miss. No.
2 hits.
All right. 25% chance, I believe. I believe it's validated. Get owned.
Okay, I got my bazookas back here. Well, I'm hitting on 5s because I moved so long, but that's all right. Let's see what happens. So it's gonna be 4 dice hitting on 5s.
Yes.
Excellent, excellent. It worked so well. I'm gonna do it again. And I'm gonna do it from over here. Can you check me on that one?
You should be. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So he's gonna shoot right across the cornfield and.
Yes.
Absolutely nothing again. All right. Very cool. It's the end of the turn, and so we're going to start reinforcements phase at this point. And Invaders, you get to go first.
All right. I got 12 to work with. Only 6 more remain on the board. So I could save for a giant soldier, but I want the immediate board impact. So I think what we're doing is we are deploying a spitter. Right behind this guy.
At this point, I think I have no choice but to bring out humanity's last gasp. A truck with Dr. MacGuffin's invention. This is expensive. It might kill itself. It's also capable of potentially infinite damage, and it never goes tits up. I promise.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go with that one, and it's 12 points, so it's gonna put me back down to
You should really put a slot machine on board.
1 point. Yeah. Do you have any more points to spend?
I'm out.
Okay. Turn 5 begins. Invaders go first.
Oh, you're at 1. I'm at 1. Okay, so this is pretty much the armies that we're working with then. I think there's one very obvious play standing out. And I think it is to charge these guys, inflict some terror by killing them off, and then die heroically with my 1 hit point. Alright, that was way better than any other roll I've made this game. That's 7.
Okay. 7 6s, no problem. All right, they are gone.
Yes.
So before I remove them, something that humans, in their, there's, as humans, we're spunky. We don't take no talk, backsass from nobody, but we are capable of feeling terror. So I'm going to put a point of terror on everybody within 6 inches of this unit that just got wiped out.
Terror!
They're going to move a little bit slower. They're going to move an inch slower when they go to move because they have 1 terror on them. They are going to be fighting with 1 less dice when they go to make attacks. Could I please have a beer, sir?
Yeah, sure. Well, I think you mean mystery beverage. Totally kid-safe mystery beverage.
Oh, yeah. The police squad was also 3 points to bring on, so you are going to get 3 victory points for destroying them. Before things get worse. Worse? How could they get worse? I'm going to turn and fire the flames over into that spitter ant over there. So it's going to be 8 shots. Sorry, so it would be 8 shots. First of all, I've got a point of terror here, so I'm going to be dropping one of these. So I'm going into 7 shots. But I don't take any other kind of penalties or anything at this point. Okay, so yeah, so I'm hitting on 4s here. I'm looking for 6s. And that is going to be 2 6s and 1 4-up. So 5 hits total.
All right, looking for 4s. They stay alive. At 2. I don't want to just give you an easy shot with those bazookas and donate 11 victory points to you.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that that's probably the guy to activate. So he's going to rotate 90 and come about 6 inches here to the safety of his tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do you mind if I do shooting? I could actually shoot.
Oh no!
Yeah, they're in range. Okay. I will not get my bonus of hitting soft people.
Yeah.
You only have 1 hit point, so
Yep.
let's hope for the best.
Spitter v Jeep.
That will be 4.
Okay. Jeep saving on 5s here. Takes them all.
Sick.
All right. No one within 6, so don't have to worry about terror. You do, however, get 5 victory points for destroying that Jeep.
Yes. Up to 38.
Let's use them first. They're my weak squad right now, so let's see what they can do. So 7 instead of 8 because they've got the 1 terror point, and they're going to be hitting you on 5s.
2.
2 hitteroonies.
On 4s.
Oh.
He does not want to die. All right. I will activate the big boy, I think, at this point. And I don't want you getting +1 to hit. So
Sir.
I am charging your commander, hopefully killing him in 1 shot.
Watch out, sir.
And then inflicting massive amounts of terror. So that'll terror 4 units. On 2s, and of course I roll 4 1s. Okay. That'll be 6 still.
Okay, saving on 5s. I save 1, he is gone.
Yes.
And that's going to definitely spill some terror. Okay, I'm going to bazooka this guy down here.
He is a regular worker, so you'll be at -1.
Yep, 5s.
Did you move more than half?
I did not move more than half. Whoa,
Wow.
So that is 4 hits.
The god roll.
You are a soft target, so I don't get armor piercing.
Whoops.
But each of these that does go through will do 2 damage instead of 1.
All right. Looking for 4s. That's 2. So 2 go through, and he drops down to 5. So he will point at you, and he will back up 3, which unfortunately takes me out of range of charging you. On to me. I will see if I can charge with this guy now, because the other guy is in the objective. So that is 5, and that is 5. So yeah, he gets there. We will try to farm more terror. Wow.
Oh!
That is 9.
Saving on 5s. I save 2, take 7, down to 1.
Oh no! Oh, that would have been such juicy terror.
Well, we've got to try and
Kill the 1 hit point dude.
Take out the 1 hit point ant. Get some, spill some insect blood in this game.
Yep.
So we are hitting on 5s here because of the -1. That's 1 hit.
How much do you want to live?
Surely you can't make another 4 up.
No.
Oh, okay. Whew. All right.
8 victory points for you as he crawls back to his tunnel. I will next activate these guys. They are going to eat some cows, and I go up to 51 victory points, and we go to 7 reinforcement points.
All right. While these guys are still alive, they're going to shoot at the big bug. Hitting on 5s.
The big bug?
Yep, big bug. I'm gonna re-roll that. That's 2 hits.
All right, looking for 3s. That'll be 1.
Took 1.
Goes to 15 or 14.
Okay, over to you.
12. I already am within 12. I'm just gonna shoot that rifle squad with my spitter. I don't think I need to move up at this point. Looking for 4s. 6s deal double. That'll be 1 6, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 damage.
Okay.
Or 6 hits.
6 hits on this little squad here. They just saved 2. So that wasn't enough. So yeah,
Yes.
they are dead.
Terror!
Terrors.
I wonder if it gets the police over here.
All right, these guys go away, and you're going to be getting 5 points for them.
Awesome. Up to 56.
You don't have to tell me your giant scores every single time, you know.
Well, I mean, if you want to like create an overlay.
Create a sense of existential dread.
Technically, it's existential terror. I'm done.
Okay,
It's all you.
Gone with everybody over here, gone with them. So I have 3 units left to go.
I'm just rolling saves.
All right, bazooka. It's only gonna get 3 shots because of that terror. It's gonna go into the big daddy bug here. Hitting on 4s, so 1 hit. You're gonna be -1 to your save, and it's gonna do 2 damage.
He failed anyway.
Okay.
Down to 12.
Okay. Cops are gonna shoot.
-2 this time.
Yes, so they're only gonna be shooting with 4 dice. They're on 5s. 1 hit.
3s. He get rolled to 6, so he's good.
Okay. All right. Well, humanity's last gasp.
Is this the last activation?
This is the last activation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we're bringing up MacGuffin's device on the truck here. It's going to get 10. So a couple of things about the truck. It's unique. There can only be 1 of these at any time. It's unstable. When it makes an attack, each time it rolls a 1, it loses a health. It's 10 dice, hitting on 4s. If I roll 6s, I get to roll another 6. I can do that forever. And I'm armor piercing, so you will be -1 to your saves. So let me find 10 dice here. Hitting on 4s. Looking for those 6s.
1s.
And
Yay!
we got 2 6s there.
That's a couple 1s.
So I'll re-roll
There's 1 more here, too.
those. Oh yeah, I do need to keep track of those. Don't I?
Yeah, so you took 3 there.
1, yeah, so
I'll get a
3
1 tracker for you.
1s, and then I get to re-roll 2 of these.
Yes.
Another 1. Okay, cool. But I did 5 to you, -1 to your saves.
5. That brings me to 4s. And wow, rolled like a god. I take 1. Is it just 1 damage?
Just 1 damage.
Man.
You know, but I have 2 health left. You know, it's no
Take 4 to deal 1.
no biggie. No biggie.
I guess that's the turn then. We go to 6.
Yeah. So before we get to turn 6, it is going to be the reinforcements round.
I will deploy a new tunnel opening.
Okay.
And
Why? Okay.
you know, If you can do something in a game, you should do something.
Oh, I see.
Here you go.
I actually think this would be a good time for me to use the human forces. They're kind of like special thing that's kind of the equivalent of the tunnel opening, but it's actually offensive. It is an artillery bombardment. I think this is the perfect time to use it because I've got a guy sitting on 2 wounds right there, right? So yeah, I'm gonna drop it on him. So choose a point anywhere on the board and make a separate shooting attack against every building or unit within 3 inches of that point. And so I'm gonna
just do the tunnel opening.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop one right there. So it's gonna be a separate attack here for each of these. It's gonna be 10 dice, hitting on 5s. And so we'll go against the guy on the left that's wounded. Roll that. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'm definitely going to get all hits on the next roll because that's how it works out, right?
You know, maybe I'll just run out into the open and donate him to you.
So here we go on the guy next to him.
Oh, okay.
3 hits.
3 hits.
Woo.
Any specials?
No.
Okay. Looking for 4s. I get 2, so take 1. He is down to...
Okay.
I've run out of wound counters, so I'm going to take my remaining 3 reinforcement points.
And that was 4 of my reinforcement points to do that, to do one hit on you. I've got 4 left, and I may as well spend them unless I want to save it for an artillery bombardment next turn. I'll actually do that.
Yeah.
I'll save my 4 points because we're not getting any more points because there's no more objectives. So I'll save the 4 until next turn, and I'll drop another artillery barrage. Okay, so we are going to turn 6. At the end of this turn, we're going to start rolling to see when the game ends.
All right, I'm first to act. I think I would like to inflict more terror. That bazooka squad is really annoying, but I don't know if I can take them out in 1 hit. What's their health profile?
4 whole points of health.
Ah, okay. In that case, yeah, let's take the big old bug, run them into the bazookas. So I am rolling 10 dice, looking for 2s.
You're very consistent.
Yes.
You always roll 40% ones. You know, that's kind of shocking, actually.
All right, that'll be 6 on them.
Okay.
On average, they might die.
Yeah, with 5 ups and the way I've been rolling, yeah. Hey, there we go.
I'm live with 1.
Alive with 1. All right, let's start with these guys before they get. Well, no, let's start with the bazookas.
The thing I want to kill.
Yeah, the thing you want to kill. Let's start with them.
Yep.
So it's going to be 3 shots. I'm within 6, so I'm hitting on 4s, and I do get 2 hits there.
All right, on 4s. Fail both.
Okay.
He's down to 8.
And remember, those are worth double because they're explosive. So you're down to 6.
6. Mm-hmm. Okay. I can do basic math. There we go. All right. I'm gonna go with him, and I'm actually gonna hit the rifle squad.
Okay.
Just to deny you 1 activation.
Mm-hmm.
I can hit those guys next turn. Looking for 4s here.
Oh, that was a nice roll.
That's a lot of them.
Yeah.
That's 6 of them.
Okay. Okay, because I'm saving on 5s. I saved 3.
Not enough.
Yeah, they only have 1 health. All right, so let me see. Lots of people get
terror.
Terror.
Yeah, come out into the open.
Well, you know, I gotta do something. So I'm gonna scooch up 3, and I'm gonna shoot a bazooka over here. I'm only getting 3 shots, but I'm hitting on 4s. And there's gonna be 2 hits.
All right, looking for 4s.
Eek.
Nice. It is safe for me to rotate that away and come out 10.
So
Oh, they're at 3 terror.
they're only shooting 3 things, and they miss them all, and then it goes back to you.
Okay. So yeah, I'll just come my half. That's math. There we go. And I will shoot your flamethrower squads.
That is.
Ooh, I like take the 6s, so that will be 5.
Okie dokie. Saving our 5s here.
Yes!
They took
Terror!
3. They needed 3. Oh no! Pivot. Swoop around over here. You know, it can't be as bad as last time, so I'm gonna shoot again. I'm gonna shoot this guy since he's down to 5 health here.
Yep.
So we got
-1 because you're outside 6.
10. Oh, that's true. Maybe I go for.
Big boy's the only one who's not -1. Well, actually, the small one. You're
Yeah,
within 6.
I think I'm gonna go for the small one that has 6 health left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So, all right. Oh, only 1. But I do have a reroll, so you never know, folks. With this for the 6. This is for
No!
6 turns into a 6, so I get to roll another dice. Ooh, all right, there we go. All right, and that is going to be, it's on 4s. Yes.
7?
7 hits on him.
Oh, no. Well, he's probably not dead. Yeah, he takes 3.
There you go.
All right, down to half. Oh, well, loses half his health. And you lose 1 for the rolling a 1, and
Yep.
then he'll back up to here. All right, I just have 1 spitter left to act, I believe. So we're gonna go. What is his move? Giant spitter, move 8. Okay, so he's gonna move half, and that puts him within range of that bazooka squad, and so he's gonna
certainly
open up
does.
fire.
I believe this went with him. And
Yeah,
this one. Yep.
thank you. All right, that'll be 3 hits.
Okay.
Actually 4.
Okay. All right.
Down to 1.
The classic 1 health remaining.
Yeah, haven't seen that all game. Okay, it's all you.
Oh, you know what? People who scooch back are supposed to get terror.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't think it would have. I don't think it would have. Yeah, I don't think it would have made a difference. All right, let's see here. I think everybody's gone over here, so I believe it's just going to be with my bazooka at this point. I'm going to go after Mr. 3 there. So when I move up, I'll be hitting on 5s. I'll be throwing 3 dice.
I think that's 18. Yep.
Or no, I'm hitting on 6s. I moved.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Here goes nothing. Nope. Okay, I mean, technically the trucks get to do something. If I get them off the edge, they actually give me the 2 points back, but 4 points isn't going to do anything. So I think we're at the end of turn 6. I am going to I'm going to spend my last 4 reinforcement points, and I'm going to drop the bombs on you again.
You know, having known that was going to happen, I could have moved in a way where I didn't get bombed twice.
You could have, but I mean, this guy's not going to go down, I don't think. All right, so we're looking for 5s here, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3 on your injured guy.
All right. 2 to do it. No, you get 0.
Who does not care? Other guy takes none.
Nice.
10 dice and no
Wow.
5s or 6s. 3. Why?
It's because you're rolling your war cry dice.
I know.
That's just what happens.
I know. All right, so that's going to be the end of turn 6. This is the part where we roll. So go ahead and roll 1d6. We're going to add it to 6. And we're looking for 10. So it is 10 or more. So this, we are going to go to turn 7, but that's going to be the end of the game, is turn 7. So we will, I mean, I don't think there's a way I'm going to claw my way out of this, but we're, part of the fun of this game is to destroy Earth. And, I think what we've seen as we've play tested is the humans are generally the underdog, which I think is okay for this game.
Yeah.
You got to work for it. You got to use your tools well as the humans. And I'm, trying to film and do this and explain everything, blah blah blah, and make excuses.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's go ahead and finish out the game. And
No, you definitely should have killed this guy at 2 health with like the 4 or 5 attacks you put into him at 2 health.
Yeah. All right. You go ahead and go first.
We're charging in there. Looking for 10 dice. On 4s. Wow.
That's a lot of 3s.
That's a lot of 3s, yeah. Yep.
Okay. I almost saved them all. I had to do a double take. Those are 2 full. They're saving on 5s. Anyway, yeah. So we get some terror here. You know what? It's here to do is destroy big things. So that's what we're going to go for.
Do you get to keep rolling even if you blow up halfway through your shot?
I think so.
Yeah.
The energy is still going.
I think so.
I mean, there's nothing that says you stop. So anyway, we are going to, and I think it says at the end you take the damage, right?
Okay.
So anyway, so we are going to put everything into this giant bug right here. That is going to be 4 6s, 5 6s. I do blow up. That's fine though. We'll get to that later. And 2 normal hits, so I'm getting to roll 4 more dice. 3 more 6s. So 3 more dice. And 2 more hits from that. So that is going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 hits. You are -1 to your saves.
All right. That'll be this many. If I did the math right. That's a whole lot of 3s. No, he dies. Exactly. Exactly lethal. Nice.
And how many points was he worth?
15. But I get the 12 of your MacGuffin. I think I'll send him there and this guy there. So I gotta shoot with this man first. So we're clearly within 12. I'm just gonna move a little bit forward to give this guy room. Yeah, he's got room to pivot and stuff. We're gonna shoot that squad. Looking for 4s. I rolled 3 with the exploding 6s.
Okay. Saving on 5s.
Yes.
They are toast.
Terror!
Let's see. Mr. 2 Health is still sitting over there. So we are going to move forward with our bazooka. This will be my last. This is my last activation. I'm not even going to activate these guys. They're only going to be shooting 2 shots because they got 2 terror. But let's see what they can do. Got to get some points here. Hitting on 4s. All right.
Oh, man.
That's both of those hit. If they go through, they're worth 2 damage. So you just need to fail one of these. Yay.
That is 11 points to you, sir.
And yeah, that's the end of the game.
Yeah.
So
GG.
good game. I got 44 victory points by the end of that. Mainly through killing. I think I only got, what, 1 or 2? Maybe
You got 2 cows?
I got two cows. So you definitely won on the cows. And you definitely won on the killing, although you don't have much left either.
Yeah.
And what was your total score?
93.
Oh boy! All right. So, yeah, that was a tough one, but it was a lot of fun.
Feels good to just play giant bugs and almost destroy gas stations.
Yeah, I mean this tunnel opening was, I think, the MVP for you, right?
Yes, the tunnel opening was by far the best thing I spent points on.
Yeah, I think. If we were playing this long ways, right? If we were coming in on the long edges, it wouldn't have been quite as powerful, right?
Yeah, because you would have had a better range advantage.
Yeah, I could have gotten into the fight a little bit quicker. Trucks give me a little bit of that ability to reach out. But that was interesting. I'm glad we got to see the MacGuffin actually do what it's supposed to.
Took out 11 hit points. Yes,
destroy something gigantic. I'm really glad we got to see that. All right. Well, to everyone who watched the game, I really appreciate you hanging in there, and I hope you enjoyed watching as much as we did playing it. Earth versus the Invaders is available now on Wargame Vault. There's a link in the comments. You can get the book. Wargame Vault also has the optional cards if you want to pick those up as well. Thanks for watching. See you next time.